Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So today I'm going to be using the Sweet collection from kikki.K as well as a bunch of different stickers from other stores all over the place. So if you want to see how this one all came together, then just keep watching. So I'm going to start off with my little dog part because I kind of need to make it first so I know where it's going to fit. So this is the dog origami kikki.K printable for this month. This is on your Diary Lovers Club. So all you do is put the link down below in your browser, go and find it. So easy, and I love that you get them for free every single month. So we're just going to go ahead and cut out the main shape. You can do this with scissors if you like. We've just printed this on Ryan's printer, which is a slightly more big fancy one than most normal people, I'll admit. And I've just put it on some drawing paper. I just find that it gives me a nicer finish than normal paper. It gives me a bit of a matte finish as opposed to a gloss finish. And I'm just marking where those sort of lines are so that I get this straight, or as straight as I possibly can. Okay, so to show you what it would look like if you folded it up normally, so this is one I've prepared earlier. You basically just fold it in half, fold the ears down and fold the nose up. And it's gorgeous and I love it. I think it's the most cute little thing ever, but it's not really useful for a planner. It's great to have sort of around the place, but it's not really useful. So I've kind of deconstructed this and I'm going to use it as a bit of a hiding to-do list, if you will. So what we're going to start off with is cutting down this line instead of folding down this line. So using my trimmer, but you don't have to. You can use scissors if you want to. And then I'm also cutting off the ears. I feel really bad. I feel like I'm completely ruining the puppy. But this is the fun thing, and I know I say this every month. If you ever have a look at my videos where I do this, you'll see what I mean. You can really let your imagination run wild with these printables. You can print out as many as you like and really see what you can create, which I think is the most fun thing about them. So then on the other bit, I'm just cutting off the nose, and that's because the nose actually sits like this. Like if you look at the original one, it folds up and sits like that. So for mine, I'm just going to flip him over and mark out where that kind of bit is, where it stops, where it's, I don't know what that word is, but where the edge fits in. Thank you, Ryan. Is that the right word? It'll make sense in a sec. So you cut off this little triangle. Again, scissors work fine. I'm being a bit crazy here, but that's okay. And I'm just, as much as I can, trying to make sure this is straight. I did one earlier and I completely stuffed it up. So I'm also keeping that square with my line a little bit. Yeah, that's right. There we go. And then you just stick him down. You stick the little nose. He's going to sit there like that, and it sits in the right spot. And then with the two little ears we cut off, so I'm just trimming off the excess blue. The good thing is with the ears, if you mess up these ones, you've got the spare ones on the other side. So these then sit, well, these are the way that I stick them. You just stick it down like that. So then you've got your little puppy. So I'm going to just stick him together really, really quickly, just using glue tape, and I'm just using this piece of paper to protect my desk. Okay, so then you've got your little puppy. So in case you saw me put those little notes, those little bits of things on the back, I was trying to get where the glue was going to go, and then I think I accidentally inverted them. But anyway, so then to make the little flip up bit, I'm just grabbing the notepad from this collection and just grabbing a piece of paper, which when I see it, I'll know which one I want. That one. I want these cute little dog paws because I think it fits this. I don't know why this particular notepad's tearing my paper, and I don't know why. Needs a bit more glue there. This is why I love that glue tape so much. It was actually really funny. Ryan and I went on a bit of an excursion to find that glue tape. We had to go to like an Officeworks, what was it, 20 k's away? Which doesn't seem like a long way, but in Melbourne 20 k's takes a really long time. I'll put a hole in my dog. So it was a bit of an excursion, but it was fun, wasn't it? Okay, so then from here, I'm just going to get rid of that annoying torn bit at the top. And then you're going to fold this over. And then we're going to stick our puppy down on the top here. So it's going to really quickly stick him down. Just put as much glue on here as you feel like you need. I'm a bit crazy when it comes to glue, so I tend to put too much, but it's okay. And then just make sure he sits with his head flush with that score line. Oops. It's alright, I'm going to leave it. I've just missed the corner there a little bit, but that's alright. And then you can either do two things here. You can either have it so you cut out, and I'll just show you one that I prepared earlier, have it so it cuts out the same shape, or you can have it that it's a square at the bottom, and I haven't quite decided yet what I want to do. So I'm going to do it square for now. So you'll see what that means in a minute. So I'm just going to put this so I get the... No, I'm not. I was going to do it so I got the bottom straight, but changed my mind. So the bottom will stay like that, which I'll trim off in a minute, but the top I'm going to cut out actually around the dog. So I've made a couple of little boo-boos along the way there, but that's alright, it happens. So I'm just going to fix up that line because that's going to drive me nuts. But other than that, I'm actually okay with the way this looks. I think I am anyway. When we actually put it on the planner page, I'll know if I want to make this the same shape as the dog. I actually kind of like that he sits down a little bit, that's kind of cute. Okay, so now that we have our little origami dog, we can kind of work out where this is all going to go. I reckon I'm going to put that dog at the bottom there. I think that looks really cute, and I'm actually going to cut that bit off. I wasn't going to, because I'm going to put him at the bottom. So he's going to sit at the bottom, and then I'm going to put something on the side. I don't know what yet. And we're going to put some paper at the top. So I know I've already used this collection, so I'm going to try and use the pink side of this as opposed to the blue side of this. I was saying to Ryan earlier that I think the like the puppy dogs and everything are really gorgeous and they'd look great. But the unfortunate thing is they kind of lose their impact when you have less of them. So it's a bit of a hard thing to use. But we're going to go a little old school with this and do this the way that I used to do planner pages with just kikki.K stuff, which I love. So I'm going to put this at the top and the bottom of both pages except this one, which isn't going to get a bottom. And that way I can put everything back in again. So I'm just going to cut some strips. Never worry too much about measuring these because you can always just cut off the excess and it makes life a lot easier. And plus I've been doing this on my trimmer long enough that I kind of know where the line needs to be. Why I actually use this one when I'm doing kikki.K ones as opposed to my other one. So I'm going to go ahead and stick these down, but before I do, I want to put some washi down the side, and I'm just trying to decide what washi looks best. That orange is not the right one. I was going to use the orange dots. So this is one from Kmart. It's a little tip. If you ever don't know where your washi tape's from, I always write it on the inside here so that I actually know where it's from. It's not a big deal if you don't know where your washi tape's from, but it's just in case you want to remember and know to go and get some for next time. I'm actually going to run that twice so it covers the holes. I'm just trying not to double it up if I can, because then you get that sort of line. But that's actually worked rather well. The reason I haven't been using my little trimmer so much lately is because I still keep getting these little fluffies and it's kind of driving me crazy. So I'm just going to give this a bit of a tidy before I stick it down. Sometimes the fluffies actually add to it, but just in this one it doesn't look right. So I'm just putting it just a little bit below the line. It was. Okay. And then when I pull this up, hopefully that little bit that I've torn is actually at the top, so it gets cut off when I cut this off. Oh, that actually looks really cute. I like that. And then we're going to add in the blue with the dog. So I know I'm going to cover up a little bit of, cover up all of that washing. I don't know whether I should leave it and then put some washi behind it or put some other something behind it, but something about that just doesn't feel right. I reckon we stick it all the way over and then I can find something to cover that up afterwards. I'm just going to pull that off. I'm going to stick this down. Once it's down, I can work my way around it, but it's just getting it in the right spot to begin with. Sometimes it's a bit hard. I'm going to stick it right up against the oh no, I'm going to go over the washing. Leave myself a bit more room on the other side. I kind of like that flip up though. I think that looks cool. It's something I definitely haven't done before. So I'm going to go ahead and really quickly and do the other side with the washi tape and the paper, and I'll be back in just a sec. So for the holes, I've gone ahead and done all the holes on the other side, but for the holes with the puppy, I'm just going to flip it up so I can get this one here. I just want, and I'm not sure if the puppy's going to sit in the right spot or not, but I'm just going to wait and see before I decide to punch the dog. So Ryan just laughed at punching the dog. He thinks that's funny. Just FYI, I do not endorse punching dogs in any way, shape or form. Anyway, so there we've got the basis of this. I do really like the dog. I think the dog looks cute. I just need to find a way to cover this up. So the way we're going to do that is with stickers. So I want to do covers on all of the days and the dates. So I'm actually going to combine some stickers, which I've never done before. So I'm going to use some Beehaven days and some Barney and Moon numbers. I don't know if that's going to work. I'm going to have a look at it and see what I think. So we're going to start with the Monday. The only problem is the Barney and Moon ones are clear, so that might not work. The Monday definitely works. So I want to use these because they've got the rose gold to them, which then the stickers in this collection also have. So I was kind of going to add in some of the rose gold later. So now I need to think. It's the only problem with date dots. Like, I like them clear better. I think clear is, for me, works much nicer. But then at the same time, you have issues like this where it doesn't actually do what you want it to do. I'm not going to use the Barney and Moon ones. I'm going to find another way to cover up my number. So, this is when you think, what have I got in my stash? What do I have in my stash? Alright, I remembered. I have some. So I'm going to use these ones by Witchcraft by Jessie. I know the date, like the font doesn't match, but I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. Ryan just said the funniest thing. I said, I don't think I have any stickers that, like, date dots that aren't clear. And he just sort of looked at me and went, you've got to be kidding. Like, I just don't. I tend to prefer clear ones. That's just me. So I'm going to go ahead and stick all of these down. Just trying to cover up the day wherever I can. This is why these tweezers are great. And I'll be back in just a sec. Alright, I've got to fix that first because that's going to drive me absolutely bonkers. So I'm actually thinking like a quote sticker might do it. Might. And it's going to be a bit funny because it's going to sort of get hidden a little bit by the ear, which I'm not actually all that worried about. I think it might look, it'll definitely look different. I would think a dog would look really cute there, but I'm going to get this one here. Oh, no. I was going to get the one that says you're terrific, but I don't think that's quite going to work. I'm going to get this one that says play every day and see if this works. So I'm going right into the corner. Still going to have that bit on the top. Okay. Before I put that down, I'm just going to add a little bit of washi tape because let's face it, washi tape fixes everything. I'm going to put it down right on top of that paper, which kind of points out the fact that it's not straight, but oh well. And then put a couple more bits down the side. It might not work. We're soon going to find out. I don't know if it's just me, but the kikki.K stickers seem to be a lot more sticky than they used to be, which isn't a bad thing, but I don't remember them being quite so one chance only with the putting them down. That doesn't look too bad. If I put something at the top there as well, that'll actually look really cute. So I'm just going to get like a little puppy dog or something. I was sort of hoping that hanging plant would work, that it could sit down the bottom, but not gonna. I'm going to put this little one, this other little plant, and just put it there in the corner. Alright. That feels like it's taken me a really long time to do, and there's not really a lot there. So I'm just going to grab some other stickers and bits and pieces that I need to put in. So I need to put the month back in, just because at the moment I'm having trouble remembering what month it is. So I'm just putting September on that side. I want a couple of these to-do stickers. These ones are by Lily and Lion. I'm kind of mixing it up a little bit with all the different sticker companies this week. But I love that to-do list. I think it looks gorgeous. So it's going to just go on the corner because Thursday's my day off. Speaking of days off, I need my little Barney and Moon day off sticker. Considering I couldn't use my Barney and Moon date dots, we'll use the day off sticker just there. We'll get, I feel like I'm just a walking sticker shop at the moment. I've got my Studio Kylie netball stickers. Might use that light grey one. So put netball, and then I'm going out for lunch with my netball girls on Thursday. So I'm just going to grab, and it's not, we're not going to have a boozy lunch by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm going to get this little wine bottle and put that there just for that. Oops, I'm losing my washi tape. Alright, I need some rose gold in this because at the moment it just doesn't look enough. Alright, we're ignoring the rose gold because I just don't have anything that's going to work there. So I want to use this cute puppy on this side. I'm going to put him just in there. I didn't realise he had pink eyes. Don't know if that's a good thing or not. And then I'm kind of going to write everything in first because I need to put it all in so I know where everything's going to go. And I can kind of work out the rest of it. So we need to put in footy stuff. I just want to have something pink to have the footy details on. So I'm just grabbing my trimmer and I'm just basically going to cut this poor little bit of paper to shreds. Could be a little bit more careful with it if you wanted to be. No, that's horrible. No, don't want to do that. Okay. I don't know why this is I'm having so much issue with this. Alright, I am going to use a little bit of rose gold. No, I'm not. I am, but I'm not. I'm going to grab this sticker that has Enjoy on the top. Get rid of all that washi. And cut that Enjoy bit off. And I'm just making this a square instead of the little scallop shape that it was. And then going to cut it in half, or as close to half as I can. And turn this into a little flag. I'm just going to do it a one-way flag. I'll put that just there for the footy on Friday night, sorry. Saturday afternoon's the footy. Exactly the same thing with that little flag. That one's going to sit a bit higher up because that game's in the afternoon, not at night. So I'm just going to write that in. I'm just going to use grey just because I don't want to overdo this one. I do want to save it because it's too pretty to waste. For a very, very, very plain week, this feels like it's taken a really long time. So just one more one I want to add in, and then I think I'm going to leave it alone. I just want to grab another one of those to-do lists. I'm just going to grab this one that says today instead of to-do. I'm just going to put that on Saturday. Actually, I've got to put another day off sticker on there as well. I'm almost back to working normal days. Not quite, but nearly. Okay. No, it just needs something at the top. It just needs something up here. Where's that sticker? I don't know what it needs, but it needs something. definitely gone with the dogs here, so I'm going to stay with the dogs. I'm going to put this tennis ball at the top. That's sort of what the puppy's looking at, if you look at that up like that. And because we've got a plant on that side, I want to put one on this side. And the last little thing we just need to put in is just dancing, which we do on Tuesdays. Back down on Wednesday and put the socks for dancing on Tuesday. I just think that's cute more than anything else. Like I said, it's taken a long time to get to this, and there'll be a little to do here. Just chuck a little Peace of Mind Designs to do on the back, and that's all that's going to be. It's just going to be that extra little bit of room that sometimes I feel like I need. It's taken a long time to make that, and I'm definitely not happy with it. I don't think that's worth the amount of time and effort I just did, but I think it's going to be one of those ones that the more I look at it, the more I like it. The pink is really nice. The puppy, the idea is good. It's just I don't think I executed it particularly well. I'm definitely expecting you guys to tell me that this isn't the best one I've ever done, and I'm okay with that. I think what I learnt when I did my little flip through the other week is some of my weeks are better than the others, but as long as you learn from it, it's not the worst thing. And I know I've said it to you guys 100 times before. The best thing is you can experiment, you can play a little bit. If you don't like your week, guess what? It's only there for a week. You're not going to see it again in a couple of weeks' time. So who cares? If we make mistakes, we make mistakes. It's okay. But I do love this collection. I think it's gorgeous, which is why I wanted to play with it again. I don't think the first time I did it as much justice as I could have, and I certainly don't think I did this time either. But it's cool to chuck a bunch of different stickers together along with one of these kikki.K collections and just see what comes out. Can I do better? Yes, but I don't mind playing with it and having something that hasn't quite worked. So that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope you didn't think it was too horrible. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think I could have done better. I'm always happy to learn. And sometimes you guys have much better ideas than I do. So I'd love to hear what you think I could have done differently with this one. You can find me in any of my social medias. They're all down below. Or you can come and leave me a post over on my new forum on my website. That's down below as well. Hope you guys have a really, really, really great week. And I will see you again for my next video. Sending you guys lots of huggles. Bye.